Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to say good afternoon, good evening, good morning, and welcome to another great edition of the program Ashford Garley Live. Today is Monday, the 3rd of February, 2020, and I want to dedicate tonight's program to a few special folks. My younger brother, Nelson Garley, who is in Ghana right now. He celebrates his birthday today. My niece, Miss Monique Paul, out of Detroit, Michigan, celebrates her birthday also. Our sister, Vendel Campbell, VGAD, is celebrating her birthday as well. I want to say congratulations to all of you celebrating your birthdays in the month of February. My friend and brother, Daniel Rogers, celebrates his birthday tomorrow. The late Blambo Robertson, my professional colleague who passed away, also celebrates his birthday tomorrow. So if you, for some reason, are celebrating your birthday in the month of February, I'd like to say congratulations, and may God continue to bless all of you. And I hope that you live to see many, many more birthdays to come. Tonight is going to be a very special night. It took me a while, but I have officially joined the rest of my brothers and sisters in the fight for War Crime Court and Economic Crime Court. We need some type of closure. I don't know what about you, but somewhere, somehow, we are all victims from the civil war in Liberia. Let me start with me. My late father, Jimmy Garley, was murdered by Prince Johnson. All of my uncles were murdered by Prince Johnson. Peter Thomas, Sam Tode, Thomas Collier Young, Samuel Weir, Samuel Yoni, Amos Yoni, David Dobber, Gibson Temple. All of these people were murdered on the same day by Prince Johnson at the Freeport of Monrovia, when the ECOMA came and decided to rescue some people. Some group were placed in the warehouse. Prince Johnson came, stormed the base, stormed the Freeport, took all of those people and murdered them. We need some type of closure. So my Manon brothers, my Manon and Gil brothers, I know you went through some type of pain. And those who are responsible that find themselves around today, they all need to answer some questions. The George Bole, the George Doyle, the Slanger, all those people who murdered the innocent people of Nima County. And those of you who are still alive that murdered the 13 men on April the 22nd in the name of rampant corruption. Corruption has never stopped. If you are still alive, you need to answer some question. Then the godmother of the war, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, the woman who claims to be 80 years old when in reality she's 102 years old. Today, Alhaji Kurman is sick, seriously sick. Prince Johnson is sick. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf is aging. We need some type of war crime court and economic crime court. This little boy that is going around chasing people with cutlasses, burning vehicles, and chasing people with sticks. Today, I'm told he's in America, but he's hiding himself like a nunu cat. Mr. Jefferson Koji, anyone who knows the whereabouts of Jefferson Koji in the Americas, please let me know. If it means I should have a one-man protest, I will fly there to protest against this man. Piso Serita, you claim to be the minister of gender. They are raping our little sisters, our little brothers, and you can't say anything. You are getting donors' money, but all you people think about your own pockets, while our people continue to languish in poverty. This is not fair for Liberia, and this is not fair for the people of Liberia. So who is in this fight with me? For the war crime court and the economic crime court, I need you to join us at halftime. We will pin the number for you to call and tell us what you think about the war and economic crime courts. Something has to be done. And I believe that's the only way our country can move forward. With that said, folks, this is yours truly, the brother who doesn't eat iron, but he's definitely stronger than a lion. And that's why they call him Ashford, the giant, that now you know me, Garley. Let me first listen to big thanks to our many contributors and our sponsors who have made it possible for the show today. Our lovely sister, Precious Toure. I mean, before the show started, the Cash app was already ranking. Precious Toure, want to say the big thank you. You purchased your season ticket. Our sister Agnes Bestman, want to say the big thanks to you as well. Emmanuel Decole, would like to say the big thanks to you. Beatrice Wilson, we also like to say the big thanks to you as well. Abby Bender, thank you so much for your contribution. Kelvin Zeze, want to say the big thanks to you for what you've done and continue to do. Koto Balayan, we also like to say the big thanks to you. Miss Pauline Maximo from Colonna, we also like to say the big thanks to you as well. Sanford Roberts from California, a big thanks to you, my brother. Letitia, that Letty Brooks Roberts, want to say the big thanks to you. Musa Doba, Alberta Doba, want to say the big thanks to you as well. And to our many contributors. We also like to take time out to say the big thanks to our lovely sister, Miss Edna Yates. In fact, Edna Yates, opened up the whole thing here about the contribution and stuff like that. Our one and only, the female fighter, she doesn't get tired. Sarah Way. How can we forget you? Sarah Way, want to say the big thanks to you as well. Mr. James Eric Marshall, we also want to say the big thanks to you. Darling Warwood, thank you, my brother. May God continue to bless you. Ann Penn, our big sister Ann Penn from Rhode Island, want to say the big thanks to you as well. Lammers Shepard, thank you so much for your contribution. Mr. Jerome Jaye, a big thanks to you as well. Some people don't want the names to be called. Terry Choir, we want to say the big thanks to you. Dr. Mariah Seaton, want to say the big thanks to you as well for your contribution. Olu Greer. We'll also like to say a big thanks to you, Mrs. Beatrice Smith, Mrs. Madia Power Rogers. We want to say a big thanks to all of you for what you've done and continue to do. Folks, at this time, very shortly, we are going to bring you the national anthem for both countries. The national anthem for Liberia. Tonight, Liberia is going against societal ills. Liberia will be represented by the government ministries and autonomous agencies. They are going to be representing Liberia tonight in this fight against societal ills. You might just want to grab something to drink. Our friend and brother Jesse Fangon. Let me make my way around in VIP and see who we have here tonight. Very shortly, as soon as we get a signal from Letty Brooks Roberts, we will bring her in. So, tonight is in fact the pre-game show. So we're gonna bring her in to see what she has in store for us tonight. Letty Brooks said, "Good evening, Lady Eloise. Are you on the field?" Eloise decided she wants to hang around the field today, not in the VIP, but she wants to hang around the people who always like to visit Opion Kinkor. This is where Eloise Salif going to find herself tonight. Eloise Salif Garley. Tia Bentia, Kogolioko will need the War Crime Code. That's right. Mr. Stephen Elsa, my friend and brother from, I don't know whether he's in Philly or he's in Delaware. This is a hardworking brother, a strong advocate, but most of the time he's quiet, but don't sleep on the brother. Salimatu Conan, the Royal Islanders on the field. But Salimatu, you don't pay for your full year. You need to get past so the police can't pay your full again. I hope you're paying attention. Edmund Yates is a pioneer. We all know that. Thanks for the reminder. Rosalind Dix is also a pioneer. I want to say the big thanks to her. And guess who is in the house? My people, guess who is in the house tonight? Shaking Table Ministry. Shallow Roberts is in the house. She said, "Thank you, Ashford. Tell them what kind of show can you have." Oh, man. Shallow Roberts, Shaking Table Ministry is in the house tonight. We might probably give her a few minutes at the halftime so she can do a little something. As always, Majua Dollar is here, and Mr. William Chenoweth is also here as well, and my lovely sister, one of our powerful sponsors, Miss Cyril Putuwe, is saying she support the War Crime Code because her flesh and blood were murdered by Batilla soldiers. You see that? So some way, somehow, by Suyotidas and the LPC soldiers, I will not rest until my people get justice. I want to be in the court that day by God's grace, Mr. Garley, she said. So you see, there are a lot of people here that are affected by the war. By the war in Liberia. Terry Quiet is here. Terry want to do a special prayer for you tonight. I know your younger brother is not feeling too well in Ghana. We hope that he speedily recovers. And thank you so much for even despite the fact that your brother is not what you hear tonight with some sweet roasted meat at Gate 5. Miss Terry Quiet is in the building, and we'll also have Soiree Yatta. She's a good evening family. Nabi Masikwa and is on yet as well. The godmother is here, Martha George, Dr. Martha George, along with the Honorable Senator Emmanuel Toll. They're all here in VIP tonight. Want to say a big thanks for taking up time of the business schedule to come on. Lopu Zika is here. She said we should come on her in support of the War Crime Code as well. And as a matter of fact, Mrs. Toll and the Honorable Emmanuel Toll hosted us last night at the Super Bowl party at their home. Man, we had a ball. Eloise, didn't we have a ball last night, Eloise? We had a great time last night at the home of the Toads. Ola Jacob is here, and he said, "You have my support at the Mush is Justice." And we also have, sorry, my dear, Okay, that's then for the hybrid. And folks, at this time, let me see if we can make contact with Letty Brooks Rabbits. I'm gonna try to see if I can make contact with she and our local correspondent from Liberia. What's his name? Habiba Clinton. So let me see if I can make contact with Letty Brooks Roberts and Habiba tonight. And folks, again, do your part. The show is just getting started. Please share the video. And another thing that I didn't bring to your attention is that we just got a sample of how the t-shirts gonna look. Right, the t-shirts for Bridge Radio. We will be posting that on the chat run probably tonight or early tomorrow. And at this time, let me see if I can make contact with Lady. Lady, hi, how you doing?
I am well. How are you this evening, Mr. Garley?
Well, I'm too blessed to be stressed. How is Information Highway tonight?
Information Highway is loading. We want to say thank you to all of you for coming on. And we also want to say Happy Black History Month in honor of our civil rights leader. As Black History begins, we always want to give homage to Mr. Dr. Martin Luther King for his tireless efforts to give us the freedom that we enjoy today, freedom of speech and freedom of our freedom to have the rights to vote and all of the other rights that we enjoy today. So I say thank you, Mr. Garley. I'm looking around the field now, and I know we have such a beautiful night. We have roasted meat, sweet roasted meat already at gate 5. And I have Terry Choir who says she got 2 sweet pepper crab, 3 for $5. So, and we have a special farm wine, especially for you tonight, a special request. And as I'm walking around, I see people coming in. I see a food truck. So I'm just going to give a few minutes to unload to let you guys know what is on the field to eat. So get yourselves into your seats, get comfortable, and let's get this evening started as Mr. Garley announces the players of the game.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That's the voice of our lovely sister from Information Highway, making her presence known tonight. We'd also like to say the big thanks. Folks, I need a round of applause. Put your hands together if you can find that symbol that will appear as if you're clapping your hands. Please give him a round of applause. He's the one that providing entertainment tonight. He's the only professional Liberian DJ based here in the diaspora. He's the guy that travels to Canada. He's the guy that travels to Jamaica, that travels to Europe just to DJ. Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored and pleased tonight to introduce to you Mr. Jack Norman, aka DJ Jack from Philadelphia. He's in fact providing entertainment for us tonight. So please make some noise for DJ Jack, folks. Now, for the first time in a few years, folks. Now, this is no joke. For the first time in a few years, we are experiencing a spring-like weather in Detroit. You know, February is in fact the coldest month in the year, and for us to see back-to-back 50 degrees weather in February in Detroit. I don't know about other states, but in Detroit, it's like a spring. You know, and we're grateful to God that we have this nice weather. And my wife is always getting angry that she bought a lot of winter clothes and she can't wear them because it can't really get cold the way she wants it to get cold. And speaking of the wife, something strange happened today. And before it happened, I was already thinking about it. I was at work, and 30 minutes before I got called from Eloise, I was thinking. I said, you know what? I think Eloise will call me today to complain about her car or something. The moment I said that, 15 minutes later, I had my phone ringing. You know, Eloise will always call me, babe, you know, baby. But when she calls me by my name, when she said Ashford, then I know I'm in trouble. Or there have to be something serious. So she said Ashford. Then my heart caught. So I said, I said, what happened there? She said, I break down. I said, where? She said, on the expressway. I said, what happened on the car? She said, no, nothing major than the tire flat. Right away, I had to tell my supervisor that, listen, I have an emergency. I had to go. So I stopped everything, packed up my things, and got on the freeway. And the first thing we did, because I went home to pick up our son, our little boy from school. And I said, let's pick up the little boy first, and then we can deal with the car issue later. So when we pick up AJ from school and took him to the house, then I called AAA. But AAA was taking too long. You know that's the beauty of America. You know, you can call AAA, and you know you pay for these things, but at least that's a convenience. You know, you can call. I called AAA. Was taking too long. Then I just saw this MOT of the courtesy patrol people just showed up to you know. I said, oh, I said, Barry, don't tell me they're coming to the car. So when they came, I was scared to go to them. Then I went to them. They said, sir, what's going on? I said, the car break down. They said, listen, in the future, when your car breaks down, call 911 and ask for courtesy patrol. Some of you need to pay attention. Maybe you have it in your state and you don't even know. So when the guy said, call 911 and ask for courtesy patrol, I said, but how much will it cost me? He said, no, it's free of charge. He said, you are a taxpayer in the city of Detroit, in Michigan. So this is our way of giving back to you people. Right away, I started crying. I said, you know, car will break down on Rabblefield Highway. Car will stay there for 5 days. And people will come, they will die there. They will not do anything. The car will still be standing there. But the people come, when we talk about good things to happen for our country, they say we envy George Weah. This man told me, say, it won't cost you anything. Just call 911 and ask for courtesy patrol. I said, hey, yeah. Our country beyond town. In this day and age, we don't have courtesy patrol in Liberia. The moment your car tire spring or flat, you call someone and let Zoko to put the tire, the man won't charge you 1,000 Liberian dollar. But yeah, when you pay your taxes, and one of the players you're going to see tonight is called tax evasion. People can pay taxes in Liberia, but they expect things to happen right away when they want them. Having said that, folks, we'll now bring you the national anthem of both teams, the national anthem for Liberia and the national anthem of Societal Ills. Let's continue to have fun.
I put your body in the dust. Let people come here nuts. Let the people that said that more. When I tell you what you said, go. And you see that guy living a poor. That's why because you're not getting a job. Telling people actually are enough. But no, log I see more. All the trust and the force and the critics. The only thing we see that wretches. They just talking how they trying to play it. Then I'm working on love you were bringing for 250 for iron. So 2 vita can you go pepper soup. The gas fire way and money coat. What? Proper.
That's right. That's the national anthem for Societal Ills. And ladies and gentlemen, let us not give you the national anthem of the Republic of Liberia. One of the things I want you to pay attention to, George Weah and the CDC people, they are not in the opposition anymore. You are the ruling party. What are you thinking when you say we are ready to fight? The Mediterranean are ready to fight. Yo, Zayo, we are ready to fight. Who you want fight? Who you want fight? You're not even thinking about opening libraries for the little ones. A child that is 7 years old today, the next 10 years, we are ready to fight. Yo, we are ready to fight. The Mediterranean are ready to fight. Yo, Zayo, we are ready to fight. Let us now take a listen. When a child is in diapers and that child starts to cry on your knee and say, Joe, we are bringing our money back here, then you know you're in trouble. This is a boy who is just 2.5 years old. He's complaining about the stealing of George Weah. Take a listen.
What kind of money now? I didn't hear to you.
There was no money. We want to go George Weah.
Oh, what do you want to wear the money?
I want Mama Obama. Mama Obama. More the pay my school fees. Hello? George Weah. You bring the money by.
2.5 years old boy asking Joshua to bring the money back. Folks, are you ready? It's time for the lineup, but just before then, I think something happened here in the cash app room. Let me see who shows some love just now. Hold on. We'd like to say a big thank you to Salimatu Willie, Salimatu Kone. Congratulations. She just purchased her seat here in VLP. We also love to say a big thanks to Mr. Harris Tucker. Congratulations, my brother, for getting your season ticket as well in VLP. Josephine Hammond, we also like to say a big thanks to you for getting your ticket as well in VLP. I see the people ready. You're ready to support the football game here now. And it's time to give you the lineup. Let us first start with the strangers. In the goal for societal ills, we have lies. We also have rhetoric. The librarian will say rhetorics. Then we have economic sabotage. We also have theft of property. Then we have criminal conspiracy and misapplication of entrusted funds. We also have ghost employees, power theft. Your speaker, the speaker of Liberia, he's still in Korea. We also have D-Hole Cover Hole, Borrowing Initiative, Wishful Spending, Witch Hunt, Tribalism, Police Brutality, Sex for Job. We'll bring you the substitution later on. Then for the Liberia national team, in the goal we have Central Bank, aka can you speak crime? If you can't speak crime, you can't get a job at the Central Bank. People they kind of thing in this day and age in the 21st century. You're not bringing trouble. Listen back. We got Samuel Toy, aka Minister of Finance and Development Planning, aka Leprosy Baboon. Teresa Williams, we want to say that big thanks to you as well. You just visited the cash app. Teresa Williams, thank you so much, my sister. Then we have NPA, National Port Authority, aka Bill Twawitt, aka Gorilla Foster Child. Then we have the Minister of Transport, aka Samuel Blue, aka Askesa in Chief. Then we have Minister of Foreign Affairs, aka Besson Gafine, aka Sunshine Mate. When I say Sunshine Mate, that means he and Joey are eating the same jewel. Joey and I tell you from here. My name will put me down. Then we have Akaras Moses Gray, aka Opion King Kong. And you'll be surprised. You know, when we play the football game, after the show, the sedition will be watching their own game. You'll be surprised that Akaras Gray called me yesterday. He said, Ashford, you must say I smoke opium together before. I said, oh, they didn't get in serious though. I said, what happened? He said, but the president saw me on the field on Thursday and tell me, say, you come and say, opium King Kong. I said, what do you mean, president? He said, but I should gotta say, I need opium King Kong. This is the president's favorite show. Joe, we got all 21 iPhone. You monitor all the shows. So that thing was doing also the president watching that. And he loved the show because you're a soccer player. You know? And we also have Molba Molo, aka Laker Talk. They say that Laker Talk, but to him, Molba Molo are not drunk. That thing he was talking there, I was clear. He just wanted to send a message to George Ware, you know? Then we have George Ware, aka Video Hunter. George Ware got the deer on his back, the photo tongue on his shoulder. Then the smallest squirrel that passing, he can't let it go for anybody. George Ware wants everything for himself. George Weah, me, myself, and I. George Weah, aka Sean Edlong. The boy wants everything for himself, folks. I'm telling you. Then we'll have Nathaniel McGill, aka Ministry of State, aka Damita President Weah. Anything I say that A. And they better ball the play. He put Joe Weah here. Anything he said that A. That's what you saying now. We also have the Agriculture Ministry, the Ministry of Health. You know, the Agriculture Ministry, the lady is just appointed. Don't get me wrong, she's qualified. But before she was appointed, listen to me well now. Before she was appointed, they couldn't get anything to pass. The World Bank said they were not doing anything for Liberia because they needed somebody, practical. George Weah stated that before Christmas when he hosted the guys at his house. EFBC, let you run it then. He said, but the person that they're supposed to know what they're doing. Then the press secretary came out and said, World Bank said will not do anything for us until we get somebody practical. This lady they brought as the new agriculture minister, you heard George Weah saying, when we look all over now, if they want us in then I don't know what to do. But George Weah and I tell them again that they're doing this so that when money starts to come, then they will take the money and start sending it other places. They call it D-hole cover hole. And start sending it other places. So they're using the woman not just for cosmetic show. I'm telling you, mark my word. They don't have the Ministry of Health. Can you imagine in this day and age, the Minister of the Ministry of Health is telling people that when somebody gets sick at your home, before we bring the ambulance, you must have money for gas. In this day and age. So it means that if your aunt or your father is sick and you don't have money for gas, you'll just leave there and your person will sit down there and die. This Minister of Health is saying that in this day and age. Then we also have the Ministry of Gender. This is a young lady that went to school in America. Piso Sedita, as we speak, she's here now. They are raping our brothers and sisters in Liberia. But this lady, Ministry of Gender, aka Piso Sedita, aka Opion King Kong stepsister. You know, Piso, if you know Piso Sedita, her eyeball always look at that. Then when she smelled the opium, You want to see your boy again say that whole now, yeah, as Minnesota gender, where they rip our little brothers and sisters and she can't say anything. My people, our country is in trouble. Then we have the Forestry Development Authority. Do you know that people, we got some virgin land in Grand Gita, in Sino, in Maryland, the people go and cut the trees down. They will take the cocoa wood and export it to Africa, to Guinea. They make money out of it. It can't even be reflected in the budget. Liberia is not a country. Liberia is a country look-alike. Liberia is a country to be. Liberia is a country friend. Then we have the Minister of Public Works. That the VP this and that. I'll stop there. Then we also have the Ministry of Commerce, aka Wishing Tappe, aka crooked just like his feet. The man got 2 left feet. When they tell you say when you get 2 left feet and tell you say you crooked just like your feet, then you already know what I'm talking about. Then you have the Minister of Youth and Sports, aka Zoka Wilson, aka the Basketball Association money rogue. The man stole money from here from the Basketball Association. He ran away to Liberia and Joe. We have one day in. Yeah. Then you have Jefferson Koji, George, we are secret killer. Jefferson Koji is somebody who runs behind you with cutlasses. The book may say machetes. They will burn your cars and inject you with foreign objects or foreign, all kind of chemicals. My people, Jefferson Koji is in the Americas and we don't know where he's at. Then I fail. If you know the whereabouts of Jefferson Koji, let us know so we can find him and protest. Because you don't belong in a civilized society. When you can run behind people with cutlasses, you burn their vehicles, you think you're supposed to be here? You belong in the hay. Then we got strategic marriage. My people, strategic marriage. Let me start with my old friend, Edwin Melvin Snow. The first good girl that Edwin Melvin Snow had was Mona Fahad. Mona Fahad was the first good girl that Edwin Melvin Snow had. That time the war was, the war was coming down small, now everybody started coming to Maria. They managed the house, they tested. Edwin Snow used to run from Maria to Kakata and come back. Mona Fahad was his girl. Then something happened. He started getting attention now. He started doing this and doing that. Then he met one other girl called Margaret. Margaret gave him a boy child, only boy child. Margaret was there. Then Zoe Taylor got in the picture. When Zoe Taylor got in the picture, Margaret had to flee for her life. Zoe Taylor, the child Taylor daughter now. This boy is very strategic when it comes to his loving and marriages. So he didn't stop there. He ended up getting married to Zoe Taylor. And I played a very significant role in the marriage. As a matter of fact, at Hotel Africa, I was the MC for the bridal shower. And then the wedding was held behind the mansion. The president's daughter getting married. Edwin Snow was there with Zoe Taylor. The moment Child Taylor left the country, Edwin Snow distanced himself from Zoe Taylor. Today, Zoe Taylor is selling King Juice. Zoe Taylor is selling cold water in Arlington or Johnsonville area. Edwin Snow is an opportunist and a glory seeker. He didn't stop there. Then he went and got married for the second time. This time he got married to Madia White Carey. Because Madia White Carey had an international institution. And their international school, they were making a lot of money. Edwin Snow, then they are some of the hopeless men then that don't like responsibility. So he got married now to Madia White Carey. But when the international institutions start getting problems, he gave it. He left from behind Madia White Carey and started looking for the next victim. Today, Edwin Melvin Snow is married to the Associate Justice of the Supreme Court of Liberia, Sienna Yo. They're boy in less suffering business. He was playing strategically. So now he's with Sienna Yo. But guess what? He come and leave Sienna Yo. Hey, yeah. Edwin Snow is seeing one of the big women in the ECOWAS. They play Edwin Snow go in the ECOWAS. That one of the big women he loving to now. He plan to marry her now. He won't leave Sienna Yo because the money for that on that side, the money bigger. And for Edwin Snow to say today that things are tough because they reduce the salary in the House of Representatives. Edwin Snow is saying the only place that he can make money from now that in the ECOWAS and his farm because they now reduce the salary. So the only place he's making money from now that the ECOWAS play, the ECOWAS and his farm. This is what Edwin Snow is telling people he's not making money that he used to because they're not caught. And let me tell you, Edwin Snow been making money for a long time. And my friend, we used to live together. Edwin Snow at LPRC as the deputy managing director. He would come and Ashford get the person 5,000, get the person 10,000, and Edwin Snow would never in his life say Ashford took a cent from him. No, you can't say that. Why Edwin Snow are bringing money? Louis Brown was also the managing director at LPRC, and the chancellor was sending. He said, "I want $200,000. I want $300,000," and people just give the money to the chancellor, like bring pure money. So when we talk about strategic marriage, then the little boy who are causing George we had the other day had a little girl, the young girl that we used to work together at ELBC, they fell a girl. He left the girl because he saw some type of opportunity. Then he went and met his chairman. He met his chairman, George Ria, appointed him deputy chief, deputy press secretary, Smith Toby. The moment he got the position and he saw that George Ria's niece or George Ria family member was part of the thing cooking for George Ria, he started putting it behind the woman. And today, at the weekend, last weekend, he got married to her. Strategic marriage. Some of these people are not real men. And that's why they can't tell me, fuck okay. They can't tell me shit. I come here and say what I say, and I'm not lying to the, I'm not lying. I get the fact. The woman I married to that man when she was in the 8th grade, when I was in the 9th grade. Or 34 years ago. We've been married for 21, going 22 years. But you can tell me, I'm not perfect. Let me tell you now, I got my own ways. But I don't shy away from responsibility. I believe the old fashioned. I never saw my father asking my mom to chip in on the rent. I never saw my father asking my mom to chip in on the full money. No. But these days men are not real men. When you're a woman, as long as you don't get money, they run away from you. And what they're doing now. And this thing is just not fair. As a man, you should be able to shoulder the responsibility. That's what a real man does. Back to the field of play. The ball comes to Central Bank. Central Bank looks around. Central Bank, aka Speed Crown. If you can't Speed Crown, you'll not get a job here at Central Bank. And let me tell you the latest info of the Central Bank governor. Look, when this Central Bank governor said you are going to hire only Crown people, he really meant exactly what you were saying. And I told you in the chat room at the weekend, I said I got a breaking news for you for Monday. Listen to what the Central Bank of Liberia did. Listen, I am not a fan of this of CDC. I don't like the citizens because they come and just think that they're time to steal. But this Central Bank governor, with all the qualified people we have in Liberia, guess what he did? He called his friend from Atlanta, Georgia, who is also another crime man, to be his special assistant. The man is called Gus Tilley, Augustine Tilley is now the special assistant to Aloysius Talu at the Central Bank of Liberia. Last week they were in Abuja. Few nights ago they were in Ghana. I think they're on the way back to Liberia now. When that man said that I am not a dentist, I am not a cooper, I am a Talu, and I will do everything I have to do to employ crown people, I had a problem with it. This country does not just belong to a certain group of people or tribe. This country is for all of us as Liberians. So when Aloysius Talu said I was going to bring my friend, then people begging me. One of them on a year with him, my man, lead it, man. Don't say that. The man had to bring somebody close to him. Listen, we live here in America more than 2 decades, more than 20 years. Some of the jobs you have, you don't even know anybody from that job. Some of the jobs you have, sometimes you're the only black person in the job, but you perform. You perform. In Liberia, when they appoint you to a position, they have other people who have been there. You leave there and go bring your own. Augustine Tilley is doing well in America. He has his wife. Now Augustine Tilley now is in line to pay off his mortgage at the expense of Liberia and the poor Liberian people. You think the country going anywhere? This country is not going anywhere anytime soon. We will name them and shame them. If I can come on here and name and shame my own wife because she asked me to protect somebody because the person has heredity, who you think I will protect? If we don't continue to name and shame these people, this country will not go anywhere anytime soon. So Aloysius Talu brings Augustine Tilley to Liberia to serve as his special assistant. Doesn't know be probably getting about $5,000 US, and I just at the low end. But when you travel, then the big pardon. It meant the people were in Abuja at a 5-star hotel, smoking cigar. And he called into America. He said, "My man, Liberia, elephant meal. I cannot get my own." That's the kind of mindset they have for Liberia. And you think the country is going anywhere anytime soon? You're joking. Back to the field of play. The ball comes to Central Bank, aka speed crime. If you get speed crime, you'll not get a job at the Central Bank. Then the ball comes to Samatwe, aka Minister of Finance Development Planning, aka Lebosi Babon. Samatwe, aka Lebosi Babon look around to NPA, aka Bill Twawe, aka Gorilla Foster Child look around to Sam Blue, aka Minister of Transport, aka Ask Kesa in Chief. Any government can say Sam Blue kiss your ass. Because Sam Blue right now can't pay child support of almost $200,000. Now a beautiful dollars done here. The man fulfilled. I mean, he let a green card go because he want kids ass in Liberia. I said, my name was Minister of Foreign Affairs, Western African, aka Sunshine Mate. Sunshine to Western African is a man. I woman there. You can't let go. You're not getting job. The welcome to Akaras Gray, aka Opion Kikon. If you Kikon look around to Molabolo, aka Likotor. Likotor looks around back to George Weah, aka Guido Hunter. Guido Hunter looks around to Natero McGill. Natero McGill, aka Minister of State, aka Namita, the President. Anything I say that, Then the ball comes to Agriculture Ministry, onto Ministry of Health, to General Ministry, General to Forestry. Forestry looks around to Public Work. Public Work looks at the ball to D-Hole Cover Hole. D-Hole Cover Hole to Rhetorics, aka Rhetoric. Rachel looks around to economic sabotage, theft of property, onto criminal conspiracy, and misapplication of entrusted funds. Let me tell you something about this lady they call Ellen Cochran. This young lady is so arrogant, and she's breaking around since she's 47 years old. You 47 years old, you still telling people, say, please be my boyfriend? Look, people women who are 47-year-old and not married, they don't tell people say me my boyfriend, because when you say boyfriend, it sounds too that kind of way. Say me my lover or me my friend. In this day and age, you're 47 years old and you're telling the people me my boyfriend. This woman, she can secretly record people. You know why she can put a recorder? She can put a recorder in her browser. That woman can put a recorder in her browser to secretly record you. Look, They think she's doing with their secret recording people business. That their job we are government is she intended to kill her. You tell your recorder and put in your process and record people, and then you got no. The woman is so arrogant. Oh, I can give a rat about that. Anything they want to say that. Then she praising George Weah too. George Weah. The woman said George Weah is the best thing that ever happened to Liberia. George Weah, he believed in justice. He can give people justice and all that kind of thing. But listen, the only way that woman will survive under George Weah's government, that woman will continue to shake from the waist below. Now, shaking from the waist below requires, now tell them again, George Weah. George Weah will say, let me go first. Natana Magay will say, let me go first. The moment she starts to shake from the waist below, then George Weah and Natana Magay have to be careful. Because they recorded that in her process, she started recording then, and the next thing is she becomes a big-time blackmailer. The Ellen Cochran woman, you ain't telling the woman will destroy that CDC government. I'm telling you. Back to the field of play. The ball comes to D-Hook of Hole. D-Hook of Hole looks on the Borrowing Initiative. Borrowing Initiative, wishful spending to wish on to travel, listen, onto police brutality. The ball comes to Sex for Jar. Sex for Jar is looking for Ellen Cochran. Ellen Cochran is just looking at Sex for Job too. As long as you can shake from the waist below, as a female in Liberia, anything when you get it. The ball comes to power theft. Power theft to ghost employees back to power theft. The speaker of the house is stealing current. And the speaker of the house is not the only person that's stealing current. They all are stealing current in Liberia because they believe that there's no sense of paying bills. They believe in a sense of entitlement. Who does that in the real world? You're using the current, using the water, but you don't have to pay. The speaker of all people is stealing current. Goes employees back to power theft. Power theft looks around to wasteful spending, onto wish on to tribalism. Tribalism looks around, he went out to Aloysius Talu. Now, man, we know you cry, man. You didn't have to come on the world stage to let people know that only crown people you will employ. George Weah did the same thing. Everybody has to come from the southeast. I mean, what kind of nonsense is that? Then what a change. There are Aloysius Talu and George Weah when they sit down together, they see my man, the Congo people did the same thing. They were the Towards and the Todmen, they were all in position. But this is where change come about. Play the role of the third person. Because people did it in the past, doesn't mean you should do this. It's not fair for Liberia. It's not fair for the people of Liberia. Come on now, where is the change? Piso City tired them walking around here. Alvin Barkley just got killed yesterday. Alvin Barkley, a young boy who had a whole future ahead of him. Piso City tired. Did you say anything about it? Hey, man. The game has come to a momentary standstill, and let her go down to Letty Brooks Rabbit to see what she sees around the field. Letty, you live. Letty, are you there? Hello? Letty Brooks. This is not Letty. Let me see if I can make contact with Letty. And folks, I'm telling you, we have to make contact with Letty here. Look, the young boy, Alvin Barkley, was just murdered. We know what happened to him. We are asking people to say something to us. But we have a gender minister that coming around here in what? First class? They all over the place using Liberian people money. I'm trying to find Letty.
Yeah, I think it's a back connection.
Okay, no, it's not a back connection. You're live now. Letty, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
I am. Good evening, Mr. Garley. I'm going around the information highway as we speak. And like I told you, you have some special palm wine at gate 10.
Okay.
And we have free food Teresa Numa Williams have free food from Juicy Sugar Palm Nuts at gate 1.
Mm-hmm.
At gate 3, we have some pig foot gravy. And at gate 5, we have some roasted meat by Terry Choir. Terry Choir had tonight. She paid her fines from last time. She got some hot deer meat, pepper soup as well with fufu, but she's charging $10 a bowl.
Oh wow!
She's also got some juicy sugar palm nuts and tilapia fried rice from Catherine Jones at gate 7. We have some snail barbecue from Pamela King at gate 7 as well. And we have some juicy cow skin gravy. So Terry Choir is making herself known. I think she brought that truck because she got a lot of food. And I also have some purple issue at gate 17. So I don't know anybody interested in that, but just letting you know what I have. And I'll read a few comments here as we go around the field of Information Highway.
Go ahead and do just that.
Tia Bentier, every one of us lost somebody in the war. We need war crimes court and a memorial park for those that lost their lives. Okay. And then I have Miss Eloise Garley. She's replying to someone who's selling something that you put beer and opium inside. Oh, Eloise looking for some hot stuff.
But Eloise hanging around. She decided to hang around the field today. You know, I don't know what's with that. You know,
she ain't know opium can come. And then we have.
I said, please tell Charlotte Roberts also to put her number up here. The lady would call the shaking table ministry. Tell her to put her number up. We'll give her 5 minutes at halftime so she can say something. Okay. So when you have the time, you might invite Charlotte Roberts. Okay. So she can shake some tables tonight.
And then we have Wokami Tendolo, who said, "Good evening, Ashford. Thanks for the show." So he said, enjoying the show and thanking you for those commentaries. I am telling you, some Mexican food like tacos. Somebody's looking for taco. They tired with the African food now. Okay. We also have
but Letty.
Abraham.
Letty.
Yes.
Please hold on. Let me recognize Nenfo Hilburn. Nenfo Hilburn just paid for a season ticket as well, you know, and Teresa Williams also paid for the season ticket, and Salimatu Conan or Salimatu Willie paid for the season ticket as well. Harris Talker also paid for the season ticket. Josephine Hammer paid for the season ticket. Agnes Bestman paid for the season ticket. Emmanuel or Decole also paid for the season ticket. Beatrice Wilson, and we see Kelvin Zeze. Abi Benda, they all pay for the season tickets, and this is a good thing. Koto Balanyan, they all pay for the season ticket. But go ahead and read a few comments, and I will read the rest of the folks who have already paid for the season ticket as well. Go ahead, Ms. Brooks, for information.
Okay.
How